The thing that I normally use to prop up my camera is in another location right now. I even have a tripod. I just haven't used it for any of these videos yet because at the start of the year I was just so defeated, and so I was like, let us just make a video without any sort of preparation whatsoever. And you know what? I have made over a month of videos because of that. It's like sometimes you have the option of making a good video or just making a video. And if you decide that you're just going to make a video, it's much more likely that you're going to do it. Better to be done than perfect or even good sometimes. I had a really nice talk with my friend Sam yesterday. One of the things that was cool about it was that sometimes there's something on your mind, some revelation that you've recently made, and you haven't even brought it up to this person yet. People who are sort of big thinkers and analyzers. Analyzers? Is that a word? Like my friend Sam. And sometimes you hang out with a friend and they say, hey, you know, something that I learned recently, and it's exactly the kind of revelation that you just had. That's just super Nate. That's super Nate. I didn't say neat, I said Nate. One of these ideas is there's a real freedom that comes when you decide that you're going to just let yourself be interpreted however people are going to interpret you. There's a great song called Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, which I relate to, but I don't think preaches the idea that I'm trying to live by now, which is that I can be misunderstood. And my words can have just as much value to me that they did before I shared them to anybody. Even if somebody takes them and completely misinterprets them and even thinks less of me because of them. Or it just doesn't resonate with them. They don't get moved by what I'm saying. It feels like every time that I say something that means so much to me, somebody else should hear it and it should just mean as much to them. It should be so valuable to them because it was so valuable to me. I remember when I first started personal development about 5 years ago, there were a couple of key videos that really, really moved me, and I was kind of shoving them in my mom's face, my best friend's face, the girlfriends at the time's face, and I would feel a bit insulted if they didn't have the same aha sort of thing that I did, or if they started criticizing things about the video, like the person presenting or proposing some sort of counter arguments. I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Just bask in the overwhelming brilliance of what you're being told right now. And I think that's one of the reasons why I have wanted to be a YouTuber for so long and actually be willing to share this stuff with people, even in the 3.5 years that I've been doing this. But haven't done either of those things for so long, is that I just can't stand the idea sometimes of being misunderstood. Man, being misunderstood stinks. It really does. I guess only by your interpretation, though. I mean, any interaction that you have with people is completely up to your interpretation. And a lot of what the socially anxious person walks away from interactions with is the idea that I am not fundamentally good enough. I am awkward. I don't have good things to say. I can't function in the social world. But, I mean, it is always just up to interpretation. We get to decide those things for ourselves, what different interactions mean. And we get to decide for ourselves what different ideas mean. Yeah, so let me be misunderstood. I welcome any sort of audience. I welcome any sort of interpretation of what I said, even if it is completely not what I meant to say. Maybe I'll feel the need to explain myself after if somebody very clearly misinterprets me. Maybe I'll feel the need to clarify my point, but maybe I won't. I don't need to. I have complete freedom over that stuff, and it's entirely my choice. I don't really have a good button for this video, so I'll just say I'm in the process of moving right now, and I'm very happy but very overwhelmed. And moving into another step in life is, well, it's another step. Another big one.